Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. This is the Reverend Dr. Laverne Corrine Williams Foster Hall Harvey Brown Fontaine Turner Hill Holt McCain Cash. We're going to do Genesis 1 this morning and begin with verse 31 and go into Genesis 2. So Genesis 1, verse 31. God saw all that he had made, and it was very good. It was very good. And there was evening, and there was morning, the sixth day. Thus the heavens and the earth were completed in all their vast array. That's starting chapter 2. By the seventh day, God had finished the work he had been doing. So on the seventh day, he rested from all his work. And God blessed the seventh day and made it holy, because on it he rested from all the work of creating that he had done. So on this seventh day, I share my letter to God with each one of you. Dear God, it is good, words that you said just before evening of day 6. Then it was evening, and now it is the dawn of day 7, a day you declared to be a day of rest. And while I sit here, ready to begin my day 7, resting in prayer, my thoughts traveled backwards into the previous 6 days, which seem miles and miles and miles away and so long ago. Countless thoughts, words, and deeds. Some I remember, most I don't. But I do remember hearing you say, oh God, just before night settled on day 6. It is very good. So here I am, God, on the dawn of day 7, ready to rest in prayer, giving you thanks for all my previous days. And as I ponder and reflect, it is difficult, and I cannot remember my every mood and move and all of my thoughts and deeds. They seem to be playing hide and seek in my mind with my heart and soul. So let me think on the deeds for just a moment. Only 2 come readily to mind. 1, giving a gift card to a friend who is sick, and some money to someone I did not know who had stationed himself at a freeway exit holding a sign that read, "Anything will help." I gave him something, a little bit. He smiled and said, "Thank you." So Lord, this morning, I embrace the words, anything will help. This morning, I use my emotional and spiritual scalpel to perform an anatomy on anything will help. Anything will help me, us, them, they, the WWW, the whole wide world. But let me start where it begins, and that is with me. Anything will help. Lord, this past week, I accepted anything and everything from you, not just something, but any and everything, especially your grace and your mercy. And you gave me plenty over these past 6 days. So I thank you for all of your goodness, your grace, and your mercy. You overflowed my cup. Yes, my cup runneth over. Your everything was my something and my everything. Your anything was my something and my everything, and included your daily guiding me through heaven here on earth. The streets could have been paved with gold, for you kept me safe as I traversed the highways and the byways every day. And some evenings, I was able to see and experience the beauty of your earth and smell the roses on my kitchen table. I did not stumble on the stones and pebbles that covered the ground I walked on. And while the money was short, the money was very, very, very short. It did not run out. If I didn't feel up to cooking, it wasn't because I had no food. I had a little of this and a little of that and some of something else that I could chew on. You allowed my tears to wait and flow after I had visited my sister and her friends at their home, a post-acute care facility where they referred to their rooms as their apartments. Yes, my tears flowed as I remember the words of my grandmother from years and years and years ago, after she met my husband in his sickened and terminal condition. She said to me, "Little black gal, be glad it ain't you. God has something for you to do." Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. My heaven on earth was full of your goodness, your grace, and your mercies. You made it possible. You, O Lord, made it possible for me to render unto Caesar some of what he is due, knowing that catch up and the rest will follow, maybe by and by. Lord, you were so good to me, to us. Even the man who is sat by the side of the freeway holding up his sign that said anything will do, I am confident that he did not get enough of anything, but my little bit helped in some way, shape, or form. How he used it is between you and him. That ain't my business. Lord, there is so much, 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 much more. Too much for my scalpel this morning. So, Lord, I pray thy will be done in all that I do. And embraced within my do, I seek your forgiveness for all that I didn't do that I should have done, and all that I did that I should not have done. So as I proceed into the gift of this new day, this day 7, this day of rest, show me, teach me, guide me, and help me feed good into it all day long. This is a day of action, this day of rest. Show me, help me how to feed my good into my life. And I will be careful to give you praise, to honor you, to give you glory and thanks for giving me the Lord who is my shepherd and who will supply me with my anything will help all day long. And it is in the name of my shepherd, whose name is Jesus, your only beloved and begotten Son, and my Redeemer, that I faithfully lift these words up to you, O God. Yes, I have come this far by faith, leaning on you, O Lord, and you ain't failed me yet. Yes, I have had enough and more, but did me do enough? Feed my good, and anything from you will help. Your anything, O Lord, is my everything. Amen, amen, and amen. This is the Reverend Dr. Laverne Corrine, Williams Foster Hall, Harvey Brown Fontaine Turner, Hill Holt, McCain, Cash. I have come this far by faith, and your anything will help, O Lord, is my everything.